may not be able to get a diploma at a bar, but you sure can learn a lot there. In The Tender Bar, a sweet coming-of-age comedy directed by George Clooney, Ben Affleck dispenses advice at The Dickens, a neighborhood watering hole where his nephew engages in people-watching. There, young J.R., played by Daniel Ranieri, studies the regulars intensely and comes away with a desire to make that his life's work. Because his father is never in the picture and his mother is constantly trying to find her place in the world, he's left in his uncle's care. Affleck does a fine job as Charlie, the lecturer on anything and everything, but he may be a little too obvious for the film's good. But he serves as a great mentor, ushering J.R. into life. The two talk about everything and get those kinds of scenes Rob Reiner used to embrace. When J.R. nears graduation, Ty Sheridan takes over the role and continues the people-watching. He figures out a way, too, to turn his people-watching skills into a useful career. He also has his first drink, gets his first girlfriend, and begins to understand what an absentee father really meant to him. While Clooney plays all of this very safe, he doesn't hold anyone back. Lily Rabe is excellent as JR's mom. Christopher Lloyd is charming as his grandfather, but it's Affleck who gets the attention, and in many scenes, he seizes it with gusto, maybe a little too much gusto for something that isn't built around him. When Sheridan gets a chance to break free, The Tender Bar slips into the Graduates world and even includes a Paul Simon song just to hammer home the connection. Sheridan is very good at matching Ranieri as JR. He underplays many of his adult scenes until he encounters his girlfriend's snooty parents, and in a huff, unleashes the full Affleck. It's an effective build that sets up the film for a touching ending. Well, this isn't a film that wins awards and makes end-of-the-year lists. The Tender Bar is just the nightcap you could be looking for. After a tough day at work, it's one that will help you unwind and, yes, reflect. With your movies in a minute, I'm Bruce Miller.